Hi everyone, hi everyone. Bella is hungry, so I gotta eat. So they say, all work no play will make Bella a dog. And you know me, I don't like to be dull, and I hate the feelings of dullness. So how are we doing? Hi, listen, we are all still in the atmosphere of celebration, the festive period, and there is something that is always amazing about this Xmas period. Because why? The atmosphere is usually filled with love and excitement, and happiness and gladness, because the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ is nothing but, it just symbolizes all of this feeling, the love, the excitement, the happiness, and then it just makes you just want to give somebody a hug. So in case you're so far away and I can't reach out to you, but this is me sending out my shout out to you, this is me hugging you, and this is me saying thank you. Thank you for being so super amazing. Thank you for all the likes, all the view. Thank you for all the amazing comments. Thank you for standing by Bella, and making the year 2024 a super amazing year for me. Listen, I had a great time. I enjoyed myself, and I was so blessed, with all of you who always listen to my video, who watch my video, who comment on my video, who share my video, who have always liked my video. Listen, I do not take all of this show of love for granted, but rather I am saying to you that I am so super dope grateful. Thank you guys. So this is the last Monday of the year 2000 and sorry, I beg your pardon, 2024. I don't know why I keep saying 2000. I don't. All right, I'm so sorry guys. So this is the last Monday of the year 2024, and this is such a huge blessing for us to see, the last Monday of the year. And I hope that you are so super excited, because for me, waking up for me every day is my first greatest testimony of the day. It just tells me that, man, if you can see today, it means that you're still in the mind of God. If you can see today, it means that God super loves you and he cares so much about you. It just tells me that, man, it means that God never, forgotten about me, that God so loves me so very much. And man, for him to have loved me this much, to give me that which is so priceless, and man, it just makes me feel so special. So I am so grateful to God, and I am so grateful to you, that God is all helping us together, to be alive even till this very moment. And by the grace and mercy of God, the one who failed not, the one who disappointed not, we will cross over without carry over in Jesus' mighty name. But meanwhile, I want to say something that has been bubbling in my heart, and I feel that we were created so that we can coexist together. For the you who don't know me, my name is Bella Bastian. For the you who know, my name is what it is. I am that one woman who preaches life, hope, and courage, who tells you that if you are going to keep on keeping your hope alive, that anything and everything is super possible, because our God is an awesome God, and there is no impossibility with our God. Meaning that if you will keep on trusting him, I tell you, just as the night falls and the day breaks, that you will eventually see all of that thing, all of those beautiful wishes that you've had in your heart, eventually become your own very, reality and manifestation, because God is interested in bringing to pass all of those your secret, wishes in your heart, So this morning, I want to say something, I noticed that some people have bad breath, not because they were born that way, but I feel that it could be because they have not been taking proper care of their mouth, and maybe they've not been given some part of the mouth the attention that those areas of the mouth really required. Now, I want to say something, that the reason why there is bad breath is not coming out from your teeth, but it's coming out from the tongue. The tongue is where the whole deal is, because where everything that we eat, it just, at the end of the day, it gets stuck right on your tongue. Now, I want to say that naturally, that a human tongue is supposed to be like the color of this, my dress that I'm wearing. Maybe if not just a little bit, much like this, but it should be like the baby pink color. That is how the human tongue ought to be, except even the cases where there are challenges. And what are those challenges? Maybe health challenge and all of that, so there could be difference in the color of the tongue, but by virtue of nothing is wrong anywhere. The human tongue, the color is supposed to be pink, like baby pink. So now, when you have a bad breath coming out of your mouth, it is because the attention that was supposed to be given to your tongue was not given to it. Now, listen, when you wash your mouth, right? When you wash your mouth, most of the times people concentrate on the teeth because they don't want to feel embarrassed when they smile, and then they'll go see one orange, sticking in between the teeth, or meat sticking in between the teeth, or the chicken that you ate, is sticking. So people give so much attention to the teeth because they assume that the teeth, is the first thing that people see when they eventually open their mouth or when they smile. But the sad thing that they forget to know is that while you talk, right, that there is a breath that comes out of your mouth, and that breath can be so embarrassing, more embarrassing than the feelings that you get when meat is being stuck on your teeth. Now, how do you remedy that problem? This is simple. My name is Bella Basi. I like to give out what God has blessed me with freely, because I believe that we were created to coexist together and then to be a blessing to one another. When you are washing your mouth, this is the secret, and you will testify to this reality that the bad breath that has been coming out of your mouth will eventually go away 100%, except in the case where someone is being born with what they call mouth odor, which there are other things that you can use in remedying, that mouth odor, and then you can tame it, and it doesn't get so offensive. But in the aspect of bad breath, most at times is because the concentration on the tongue is always not there. Listen, when you are brushing your mouth, after you must have finished washing your teeth, right? The outer part, and then the inside part, the up and the down and the side, you must have finished washing it. The next thing you're supposed to do, you're supposed to take at least maybe like 20 seconds. Did you hear me? Maybe like 20 seconds washing your tongue. Your tongue. The color of your tongue must be baby pink color. Now, most of the times you see people when they talk, right? When they open their mouth and they are talking, you see that there is a whitish layer that is on their tongue. Now, that thing is dirt. Those whitish layers that you see on top of your tongue, those things are not healthy. Those are the things that make your breath to smell really, really awful. But if you wash your tongue, you have to take, 20 seconds and concentrate. Like me, what I do is I put my hand right here. It's always sexy when you're looking at the mirror and you're like, So 20 seconds is super amazing and it's fine. Just concentrate on your tongue. I'm not saying go peel off your tongue. No, I'm just saying put your brush and make sure that it goes all the way of the tongue, and then you just wash it. And by the time you throw it out, rinse your mouth and then look at it again. You will see that your tongue is so super beautiful. And you will see that the traces of all those bad breath will eventually disappear. This is the secret to a healthy, beautiful smell breath. It is the tongue. If you don't wash your tongue very well, your breath is going to be offensive. But if you are born with someone who has mouth odor, I want to say something to you today. I hear people say you can use cloves, boiled cloves. I don't know how. Maybe you will just use it to wash your mouth, or maybe you'll be drinking it, but I don't know the amount that is required for you to do that. But you can read about those things, because God has actually blessed some people to have remedy to some of man's challenge. Most of the times people feel so lazy reading about things or trying to look for solution about things, and there are also people who have tried all their best and then it seems as if it's impossible. I understand the way that you feel, but I want to say to you that do not give up. Okay, do not give up. And I don't need you to feel embarrassed about yourself. Don't feel awkward about yourself, but rather keep on trying these remedies that you see. And by the grace and mercies of God, one day you will try one, and that will eventually bring to an end all of the discomfort that you've been feeling. But please, it is important that we give our tongue the attention that it requires. The tongue is the big deal here. It's not your teeth. Your teeth can be looking all whitish and all clean and stain-free, but yet you can't even talk to someone like this close and the person is like, you see them making their face, you see them, their body language just change. Do you get? If you wash your tongue very well, when you wake up in the morning, I tell you that your breath is still going to be smelling fresh, except you have what they call mouth odor. But if you don't have mouth odor and you've been washing your tongue very well, you can wake up in the morning and even go out and come back and talk to people, and they will not feel awful that you are talking to them, despite the fact that you've not brushed your mouth. Your tongue is what causes the commotion. Your tongue is what makes people to feel unease when you talk to them. Beautiful, handsome guy, but if you talk, your tongue, there is white layer on your tongue, it's definitely going to make your breath smell awful. Beautiful lady, come on, apart from the skin that is glowing, apart from the beautiful hair that you're wearing, this place too has to be super clean. Otherwise, all of this thing put together just makes no sense, because by the time you open your mouth to talk, I tell you, they will just okay, you were saying, and you see them, they'll start giving themselves 1 inch. That's because there is an awful smell that is coming out from you that is so unbearable. I hope this makes sense to somebody. My name is Bella Bassi, and I'm saying keep on enjoying the festive period. It's a season of love. It's a season of, happiness. Be happy. Do not put your happiness in anybody's hand. Do the things that make you happy. Be a human to yourself, because that is the only time you can be a human to some other person. Love yourself. If you have so much love inside, you will not lack love to dish out, because everything, first of all, begins with you. And if it's beautiful with you, right from the inside, I tell you that everyone around you will feel that beauty that you feel right in the inside of you. So after tomorrow, I think we have about lesser than 48 hours by the mercies and grace of God to cross over. And by His grace, I will be right here again saying, I want to wish you a happy new year. I want to wish you a happy new year. I want to wish you a happy new year. By the mercies of grace of God, because God is so super good and I love Him so much, and by His grace, I will see you. One love, peace out. Until when next I see you, stay blessed, stay positive, and speak the victory that you want to see, because God loves you so very much.